We are live. Okay, guys. Hello. This is me, Gibbon, again. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the best routine I've ever had, the best routine I've ever developed. It works great on me. So, really important video for the heavy practitioners. This is the video for the heavy practitioners, not that crybabies that are wondering if they're gonna try it or not gonna try it. And it's not for those people who are just try it but for little time. And again, this is the hardcore routine just for the brave guys and for the guys that really want to achieve some results. Again and again, only for the hardcore practitioners. So I will tell you my routine that I think works great on me, and it is like whenever I want to stop my downswings or or I just want to be 100% every single time, I'm starting to stick to this routine. The only enemy is my laziness and also your laziness. So I'll show you. It is actually good for one reason, because you will see that I don't teach something that I'm not doing myself. And you can see the same thing as I described in the book. So it would be very helpful also if you want to follow the best routine that I described in the book. This is in Bulgarian, unfortunately for you, and it is super ugly. But what is this? Here is 17, here is 13 of September. Here is September. So, what are the things that I am doing? Here means elbow. This is knees. This is long practice of lunging on the bench. This is again elbow. This is again long practice on lunging on the bench. These are knees. Then again the elbow. Then again long practice on lunging on the bench. So of lunging on the bench. So this is my routine, and I will show you how I read it, because elbow means that I'm doing that. This is routine only with the hardcore stuff that helps me a lot, that I have every time effect. There was no time that I was doing it and not seeing any effect. So basically that means that at the 17th of September I did 30 minutes paida on the elbows. And this is something that I didn't text here, but I do every day Wajin stretching on the bench, Wajin in reclining position, but for 10 minutes with a lot of weights on my ankle, 10 minutes each leg. Then when here is nothing, I'm again doing Wajin on the bench, and again for 10 minutes each leg with a lot of weights. Then on the third day, 19th of September, I did Lajin on the knees, but again, Lajin, Paida on the knees, sorry. But again, when I was on the day with Paida on the elbow, I did it for 30 minutes on each elbow. Actually, today is again the day with Wajin with Paida on my elbow, but you can see that there is no shot, just the two red lines here. Let me see. This elbow was a little more affected, but no, now it's even better looking. So in the days that that are for the knees, I'm doing again, but I'm doing 20 minutes on each area or 30 minutes, depends on how much time I have. And again, in the empty fields, like it's on 20th of September, I'm doing Login again for 10 minutes. There is one day a week that I'm laying on the bench, and I'm staying on the bench, I mean laying on the bench, till I feel the most severe pain ever, till I'm almost starting to cry. And I'm doing this once a week. And yeah, every day I'm doing Wajin on the bench for 10 minutes. One day a week I'm doing super long Wajin on the bench. 2 days a week I'm doing Paida, but on one day it's on the elbow and then it's on the knees. So these are only the hardcore practices. And also one thing, once a week I'm going through to cupping therapy. So not tomorrow, but the day after, I'll go again to cupping therapy. Uh, if you remembered my last video, I showed you my dots from the cupping therapy. I look like a pizza pepperoni, but now they're almost disappeared. As you can see here, is kind of little. They're almost gone. They are. This is my 5th day since I did them. You see here was the most reddish, like yellow, not yellow, but violet. So they are now almost gone. So kind of funny. So this is it. This is my routine. And of course, if I have time, I'm including in these empty days that I'm doing only 10 minutes of Login, I'm including this area here. I can slap here and here, but not much, for 10 minutes, for example, here, and 10 minutes here. So what are the results of this technique? Actually, all the time I'm keeping the best effect ever with this routine. And I'm doing this routine when I face downswings, because when I do Paida in many different areas and Wajin, many of the Wajin exercises, sometimes I'm going through a downswing, sometimes upswings, but sometimes downswing. But those areas that I picked, elbows and the knees, at least for me, are the best areas for the keeping the great stamina always. Also this area, yeah. And this is my way to stop the downswings and again to turn to the biggest possibilities, yeah, to the biggest abilities, so to the best abilities of my body. So this is the way I am affecting like the downswings, and I'm stopping downswings. So I really encourage you to try at least for 2 weeks this practice. You feel amazing, not only on the basic like sex level, you feel really better. You really better. Your because these areas are also very good for depression. You can feel super like stable with steady mind, and it will be easy for you to find out what are you wanting and what you don't want. So it is easy like for your orientation in life, in your desires. Yes, this is I wanted to say. So this is my hardcore practice if the things go wrong, because sometimes you need less practice to keep good effects. For example, in summer, or just when you have a great time in your life, less stressed and whatever. But if the stress comes, the coldness, you can experience downswing, and then you can try this super hardcore practice. But there is a one thing that I can say. In some guys, the best parts for increasing the stamina may not be the knees. Probably in 90% of the guys will be the knees, but most probably in many other guys could be some other area But the one of the areas are for sure the inner side of the elbow. Other areas you can always have good improvement from the PIDO on the knees. It's great. I think there is no way to apply PIDO on the knees and not see any effects. But your areas to have the best results in the stamina can be some other areas. For example, here or here, here, and also very possible to be here, from here to here, you know, inner side of this of the hips. Yes, guys, so this was informative video, and again, you can make yourself a table like this, or you can follow the tables in my book. It is almost the same. Pythagorian practice, it is almost the same, kind of a little more hardcore maybe, but you should you should make sure that you're not just applying a little bit of PIDA if you feel bad, if you experience downswings. So if the things go wrong, you should really push to make them better. And this is very important lesson to learn. You cannot just wait for the good things to come, but you can make them appear by really pushing with this technique. I hope I'll keep this lesson in my mind also, but I feel like so good with this practice that for sure I'll keep doing it. I don't know for how long, but I'll keep doing it for sure, because honestly I feel amazing, and doing it for so long and never do it for less than perfect timing, perfect duration, like for the elbows 30 minutes, for the knees at least 20 minutes, and also the cupping therapy on the back. All those things combined together, and did so regularly, once in a 7 days, once in a 7-day PIDO on the knee, then PIDO on the elbow, then stretching, then cupping therapy. All those things make me feel so good. So I'm not going to stop soon to do it. Wish you all good, guys. See you again in the next video. Buy my book. Thank you, your new subscriber who bought my book. I really appreciate it. If you guys also have questions about my book, ask me. You can do it on my Instagram, the same name as this YouTube channel. Yeah. Thank you so much, and keep it hardcore. Actually, keep it hardcore. If we talk about Pythagorian, keep it hardcore. This is my this is my motto. Yeah. And again, in the end of the video, always ask your doctor if you have some disease, and if you don't believe in Pythagorian, again, ask the doctors, or do it at your own risk. I did it for myself. That could be stupid for some guys. I felt stupid when I started, but now I'm keeping my practice, and I'm super happy about the results, about the practice, super thankful to God, super thankful to cosmic consciousness, to Mother Nature, and to Master Hong Chi Shao, and all the ancient, very smart people from the ancient times that developed this practice. I'm thankful to all of them, and really, really thankful for all those knowledge, all those things that are here till these days. So with this message, guys, have a great day. And again, if you want to practice, keep it hardcore. It is stupid just to do it for 5 minutes without effect, at least for me. Peace.